Have you ever done everything right on the outside, worked hard, tried to stay positive, even prayed, and still felt like something invisible keeps pulling you back into the same problems, the same money stress, the same relationship patterns, the same emotional weight you can't fully explain? What if the issue isn't that you're doing too little, but that you're carrying old programs you didn't choose? Today I want to introduce a practice many people use as a daily reset for prosperity, love, and inner peace: Ho'oponopono. You've probably heard the 4 famous phrases: "I'm sorry," "Please forgive me," "I love you," "Thank you." But here's the truth. Most people repeat these words without understanding why they work, what they're actually addressing, and what mindset makes them powerful instead of mechanical. So in this video, I'm going to give you a clear foundation, where this practice comes from, what it means in a practical sense, and how to use it in a way that supports real change. And just to be clear, this isn't medical advice, and it's not a replacement for therapy or professional help. Think of it as spiritual and mental hygiene, like brushing your teeth, but for your mind and heart. Ho'oponopono is often described as a cleaning practice, but what are we cleaning? We're cleaning memory, not only the memories you can name, but emotional patterns, automatic reactions, beliefs you absorbed, and old stories your nervous system still treats as truth. Because your life isn't shaped only by what you want. It's shaped by what your subconscious expects. If your subconscious expects struggle, it will notice struggle everywhere. If it expects abandonment, it will interpret silence as rejection. If it expects scarcity, even good opportunities can feel unsafe. So the purpose of this practice isn't to convince the universe. It's to clear the inner filter that keeps reproducing the same reality. Ho'oponopono is rooted in Hawaiian culture and spiritual tradition. In many modern teachings inspired by that wisdom, you'll hear about elders and healers, keepers of knowledge, people who focused on understanding human nature, life force energy, and the relationship between mind, body, and spirit. And when they say secret knowledge, it doesn't mean deception. It means something ancient and deep that wasn't widely taught, knowledge that can be forgotten by a society, and later remembered again when the time is right. One of the foundations behind this practice is the idea that healing isn't only physical, it's also emotional, energetic, psychological, and spiritual. In other words, your inner world is not separate from your outer results. To make this practical, many teachers explain Ho'oponopono through a simple framework: 3 levels of self: the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the higher self. You don't have to take this as literal 3 beings inside you. Think of it as a useful map. Your conscious mind is the part of you that decides, I want prosperity, I want love, I want to change. It plans, it chooses, it tries to control outcomes, but it's limited because it doesn't run your automatic emotional reactions. That's the subconscious. The subconscious is the archive and the autopilot. It stores emotional imprints, learned responses, and deeper programming formed through repetition. It also runs automatic body functions, things you don't consciously micromanage. And emotionally, it reacts faster than your conscious mind can think. That's why you can logically know something is fine and still feel anxious. That's why you can promise you'll stop repeating a pattern and still do it again. The subconscious speaks through emotion, impulse, and habit, and it learns through repetition. What you repeat becomes normal. What you practice becomes familiar. What you tolerate becomes your default. Then there's the higher self, your deeper intelligence, your highest perspective, the part of you that sees a bigger picture. People often say it communicates through intuition, dreams, sudden clarity, synchronicities, and that quiet inner knowing that isn't panic. Whether you interpret that spiritually or psychologically, the point is the same. There's a wiser perspective within you that can guide you when you stop drowning in noise. Ho'oponopono is often used as a way to bring these levels into harmony: conscious intention, subconscious memory, and higher guidance. One of the biggest ideas in this worldview is simple but life-changing. You don't experience reality as it is. You experience reality through your filters. 2 people can live the same event and interpret it completely differently. Because what shapes your world is not only what happens, but how you perceive it, judge it, and emotionally process it. That's why you'll hear the phrase, "Your world is how you see it." Not as denial, not as toxic positivity, but as an invitation to clean the lens. Another core principle is this: Energy flows where attention goes. If your attention constantly feeds fear, drama, scarcity, and worst-case scenarios, you train your system to recreate those states. If you train your attention toward safety, gratitude, clarity, and constructive action, your reality begins to reorganize around that. Not because you're pretending life is perfect, but because you're no longer giving all your life force to what drains you. Some teachings call this life force mana. You can treat that as spiritual energy or psychological energy. Either way, the experience is real. You only have so much attention and emotional fuel each day. Ho'oponopono becomes a way of reclaiming that fuel from painful loops. Now let's talk about the 4 phrases. Because they're not magic words. They're a spiritual psychology in 4 lines. I'm sorry is not shame. It's awareness. It means, I recognize something in me is holding this pattern. It's the moment you stop blaming the world as the only cause and begin cleaning your side of the equation. Please forgive me isn't begging the universe. It's asking for release. Let this memory, this imprint, this emotional knot be undone. It's letting go of punishment, of yourself, of life, of the past. I love you is the most misunderstood line. It's not always romantic love. It's reconnection. It's safety. It's integration. It means, I bring compassion to the part of me that has been hurt, afraid, or stuck. Because healing doesn't happen through violence toward yourself. Healing happens through connection. And thank you is not fake gratitude. It's closure and trust. It signals, even before I see proof, I choose to trust that cleaning is happening. That shifts you from desperation into calm authority. The biggest mistake people make is using Ho'oponopono only as an emergency button, only when they're desperate. But the real power comes from consistency, because the subconscious changes through repetition. If you want this practice to influence prosperity and love, treat it like training, not like a one-time prayer. Prosperity isn't only money, it's flow, stability, self-worth, discipline, and the ability to receive. Many people carry subconscious money memories, like, it's not safe to have more. If I succeed, people will judge me. I always lose what I gain. I don't deserve ease. Even if you never say these out loud, your behavior reveals them. Ho'oponopono targets the emotional charge behind those beliefs. So instead of forcing yourself to think positive, you clean the inner resistance that blocks your ability to move, act, receive, and stay consistent. And love patterns are even more emotional. Many people carry subconscious memories like, love leaves, I have to earn affection, if I set boundaries, I'll be abandoned, I'm not enough. Then relationships become repetition, chasing, anxiety, jealousy, emotional hunger, or shutting down. Ho'oponopono helps because it ends the inner war. It trains a new message. I can feel this and still be safe. I can love without losing myself. I can be chosen starting by choosing myself. If you want a simple way to use this daily without turning it into obsession, here's a grounded approach. Choose one area, money or love. Bring to mind one specific pattern you want to clean. Feel the emotion for 2 seconds, just enough to recognize it, not enough to spiral. Repeat the 4 phrases slowly for 60 to 90 seconds. Then do one small action that matches your new state, because inner cleaning works best when your outer behavior supports it. And if you want a challenge your audience can actually follow, do it for 7 days, every night, 2 minutes of the 4 phrases. Then write 1 sentence. What memory or fear did I notice today? And the next day, take 1 small, aligned action. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is more calm, more self-respect, less emotional reactivity, and clearer decisions. That's what changes results. And here's the final mindset shift. Don't pray from humiliation. Don't manifest from panic. Don't clean from fear. Clean from presence. Set the intention, do the inner work, and release the obsession, because desperation is resistance, and lightness is power. If you've been repeating these phrases without knowing what they mean, now you have the foundation. Ho'oponopono isn't about pretending everything is fine. It's about cleaning the inner lens so you can live with more peace, and build prosperity and love from a state that's stable. If this video helped you, please hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because in the next episode, I can show you how to apply Ho'oponopono specifically to money blocks and relationship patterns, with clear examples and a simple 7-day plan. And tell me in the comments, are you using Ho'oponopono more for prosperity or for love right now?